And hello, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And enough talk about war and all its diversion. Wayne, I'm sorry, but your um, comment got deleted by YouTube. I hate YouTube. It's run by the Chinese, you know. Anyway, yes, I do have to agree with you. People don't understand. They think it's a big video game. It isn't. All right, folks? Uncle Alan's tired, and Uncle Alan's got to do a lot of things. I just fed my mom and 3 kids and a dog. So I'm really tired today. First thing, Digs Outdoor loves fishing. Okay, I got this book. This goes back to the turn of the century about Sportsman Encyclopedia. Back then you had to do your own lures, designs, and stuff. Only thing you got available was lead weights and hooks. Okay, and they had a great chapter on this about talking about fishing. And if I can find that page, shoot, they have camping equipment, your basic tools for the wild. They carried a lot of stuff back then because they made all their stuff out there. Okay, when they go camping or fishing or a hunting trip, back in the turn of the century, you either walked, took a train, get a horse and a wagon, and you went camping or fishing. Yeah, let's see. And then you had boats. What kind of boats to fish, how to load it on a wagon. Basically, fishing hasn't changed that much other than, let's see where I find it. People doing that kind of fishing without a pole. Basically, you find a place, you anchor your line, and basically it's 2 pulleys, and you put the bait hook on it, and you rotate the bait, and then reset it and throw it back out, and then reset it. It's an interesting process. Also, it's the form of trout lining, but you could do how many ones you want, and it was legal back then because they didn't have fish and game laws, and there was plenty of fish. And then here's early attempts of making lures that people sold. You had feather lures, and you had the early stages of rubber. They didn't have plastic. It was either rubber, bone, or horn. And they found out the soft rubber insects was very popular. The flies were all feather flies. And it depends who's marketing it. See? People made flies themselves and sold it. That was 100 years ago. Wait till you get the hunting section. It'll get really strange, folks. Getting old. One of my favorite things to do when I get a chance, and this is Mark's issue, is read The Backwoodsman. Now, this comes both in digital and regular magazine. Uncle Alan's old school, so most of the time I like to read this. I hate to look at a PDF file or whatever on a phone and like, yeah, and what does it say? And what's the address and stuff? Okay, and what year was that? You know, you can get digital. Ads right in the back. Just look it up. And they have all sorts of old-timey stuff. Here's the Thompsons. Okay, see the Thompsons? Trying to get the image off of it. Right there. And it shows you everything you want to know about. It's written by normal people like us, from hog hunting to fishing to trapping. I do have a little quote, how to make fire with a hand drill. How do you brace your senses in the wild? A favorite folder, versatility of a 222 Remington, better way to store dried foods and hog hunting. There's hundreds of articles. I tell people get a subscription, and you can get it on the phone. Okay. Here, on my take on fire drills and stuff, the only two components you have to worry about, and I keep showing my nephews, and they say, "Yeah, I could do the same thing. I'll chop this, and I'll make a fireboard, and I'll make a spindle, and I'll make the little rocker thing, and I did everything, and I still can't make a fire." Then I show them my stuff. I get it out of the bag, and I take my spindle, and I have a little thing, it's a shell that I put on the palm of my hand, and I said, "Give me your bow," and then put this bow onto it. Big point is the spindle, the long spindly thing, and the fireboard, and I made fire like that. Of course, I could have cheated and used a power drill. And he says, "No, Uncle Alan, that's cheating. You can't use a power drill. It's a lot faster, and Uncle Alan's older. I'm smarter." Okay? And then he's looking at me, "Where'd you get that attachment?" I made it. So I put the spindle into the power drill and go, "Whoa!" And we had fire. But my grandnephew said, "But that's cheating, Uncle Al." Yeah. Uncle Alan doesn't waste time. If I need to make a fire, I get my Zippo out and light a fire. Okay? Uncle Al's tired. Uncle Al's busy. Uncle Al's been doing 150 different things. You know, why can't I sleep in the camper, Uncle Al? Because I'm old and I don't want you in here. Get out. Go sleep in the tent. But it's cold and it stinks like hell. Yeah, that's why I'm sleeping in the camper. But you have a toilet and a flat screen little TV. Yeah, and also I have a nice mattress. And it's nice and warm in here. Go rough it. Okay? I am tired of people don't know how to camp. Uncle Alan's old. I take the camper. I sleep in the camper and I go home. Okay? Don't want any of that, you know. We're going out in the woods and survive. Hell no. A lot of you people, if I take you out there, you're like, "I'm going to die." Uncle Alan's crippled up and old, and I'm 62. And a lot of these jokers like, "Can I get a ride on your walker?" No, what the hell's wrong with you? All right? Grow up. If you cannot walk to your base camp, set up a tent and sleep comfortably without nothing, then go home. All right? Uncle Alan's old and tired. Only one I let into the camper is the dog. That's it. They say, "That's not fair, Uncle Al, because he doesn't need to sleep in a tent." Of course, he snores, but like I said, try to get this kind of magazine. It's good for you. Because most people, when they see this, they poo in their pants. Doesn't me, because most bears look at Uncle Al and they run the other way. "Ah, ah, ah. It's Uncle Al! Run for your lives!" Okay? Like I said, folks, get something, read it, do your research, enjoy the great outdoors, go camping, go hiking, do something. Stop going to Disney World. All right? Start off something easy like a camp trail. Don't kill yourself. I see more people out there dying of heart attacks. All I want to do is spend a nice quiet night out there with no noise, with no people playing a boombox or using one of these things. Okay? I want solitude. I'll take a book and I'll sit out there and I'll tune into nature. And if I want to, I could catch my own dinner. Because Uncle Al eats everything. They may not agree with me. That's why they're taking a foot out of my large intestine. But I'll eat anything. I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. Be nice. Be nice to your friends. And get prepared. We're having a rocky ride this March. And I got some weird economic questions I've been reading, and it's like, ugh. But like I said, you have a nice night. See you later.